Hello everyone, in this video we're going to look into some vowels. In terms of Korean language, we have 21 vowels and 19 consonants. And we put the vowels and consonants together, and that's when we have you can say a word, but it's more like a character. So that's kind of how Korean works. It's very similar to English. So it's like we, let's say APPLE, and then we have each letter, right? So, and some of those letters are vowels and some of them are consonants. For most Korean characters, it's usually one vowel plus one consonant. There are some different situations, but we'll get into them later. Yeah, so these are more like the basic stuff. It's not as important. It's just something to keep in mind. We're gonna look into some basic vowels, and we're gonna see how to write them and how to pronounce them. So the first one kind of looks like this, and the way you write it, you write a vertical line and then horizontal one, like sticking out from the middle, and its sound is ah. It's a ah sound. Think of the word FAR, far, and then see how this A in the middle sounds like ah, right? Because we have far. We get rid of F and R, we have ah, and that's what this character sounds like. It's a sound. Next up, we have this one. So see how this one's sticking out to the right side of the vertical line. This one's on the left side, and it sounds like oh. It sounds like you in this English word up. So think of this. So that would be oh. Then let's look at this one. So we have a horizontal. Usually you write the horizontal one first, and then you give it a vertical one. You see how this the part that's sticking out is slightly shorter than the other one. So yeah, it's not as important, but yeah, just keep that in mind. And this one sounds ooh. It's the sound of O, but you know how when you say O, there's like a oo sound at the end of it. O, right? So get rid of that oo sound. There's just O, ooh. The shape of your mouth doesn't really change. Some people might tell you it sounds like O in Ohio. Kind of, not really. The shape of your mouth doesn't change. It's just ooh. Now look at this one. So we just flip this one. We flip the earlier one upside down, and then we have this one, right? This one sounds like ooh in root. You can kind of think of this word root, right? So it's like ooh sound. Ooh. And then we have this one. This one can be kind of confusing in terms of its pronunciation. A lot of people don't really get it. We don't really have the same sound in English, but try to close your teeth, and then think of the sound when you see something that's not as pleasant. So it's kind of like ooh. Your teeth are not strictly closed when you are actually saying it in real life, but this is usually the easiest way to sort of like learn it. If you're doing this for the first time and you're not really sure about the pronunciation and stuff, just close your teeth. You don't really have to move your tongue around. Just rest it in its natural position, and kind of think of ooh sound. Ooh. So there will be ooh. and then we have this one vertical line. Think of tree. You see how there's like an E sound, right? So this one's would be E, E, E. And we have the last two, this one and this one. You can think of them as a combination of two vowels. So the way it works is kind of like vowel A plus vowel E. And this one's like vowel plus vowel E. But you can't really tell the pronunciation of this one from those two, right? But just so you know, that's how they come. And strictly speaking, two of those do sound different, but it's not as important. Even in real life, when Korean people talk, we don't really differentiate them. Like, you're not gonna be able to tell apart when you hear people say stuff. Like, I'm a Korean myself, and when I hear people like say pronounce those two, I cannot tell the difference. So it doesn't matter. Your books might tell you they're different, but just ignore it. What do they sound like? Think of fan, the word, and then you see how this there's like a sound, right? So two of them both sound like another thing about when you're pronouncing Korean vowels, make them a little short. Not important. You don't have to like. It's not required, but usually it kind of helps. Because in the future, when you actually start like speaking and everything, it might be a little easier if you pick up this sort of like way of pronouncing, or just the way people say the words. We don't really prolong them. Like, we don't really pronounce them like drag the sound or anything sometimes, but in most cases. And it's probably easier if you just pronounce them short. Ah, o, o, oo, oo, e, e. For those of you who want to learn how to write them, just Google it, and you'll see like pictures showing you like this sort of the sequence of writing them. To be honest, it doesn't really matter as long as you can write out the word. No one's gonna check the sequence of you writing, right? So that would be the basic vowels we're getting into in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.